What's good YouTube, Richie Kim here. Today I'm going to be bringing you all a performance review on the Harden Volume 1 LS. Before we get started, if you all can hit that subscribe button down below, I'd appreciate it a lot. But anyways, let's get right into it. As always, starting off with the traction, the Harden Volume 1 LS features the exact same traction pattern as the regular Harden Volume 1, except I guess in the heel area where it has like the Harden logo. So, you know, it's inspired by the Fibonacci sequence and it was like heat mapped for James Harden's specific movements. Overall, traction was pretty good in the shoe. I'm not sure if it's the exact same case as like the performance model where the translucent sole actually had better grip than the solid outsole. And the solid outsole, you do have to wipe. It does pick up some dust. And I slipped out occasionally, but it wasn't bad. It still has really good bite and the traction is overall pretty good. So for those of you who have played in the performance model, it feels almost identical. So for traction on the shoe, I would give the Harden Volume 1 LS a 9 out of 10. Moving on to the cushion, the shoe features full length boost and it's the exact same boost as the performance model. However, in this model, the LS model, the boost is uncaged. So you don't get the caging around the forefoot and in the heel area, and it feels completely different. It feels amazing. You really feel the boost in the heel, and you can even feel the boost in the forefoot a little bit, which I really like, because, you know, even though there was boost in the performance model, you didn't really feel the boost as much, especially compared to this shoe. It gives you a nice springy ride with a lot of impact protection, which I really enjoyed. For cushion in the shoe, I would give this a 9 out of 10. The Harden Volume 1 LS features a full Primeknit upper, but something to mention is that the Primeknit on the LS model is completely different than the performance models. The Primeknit on this model is really stretchy and softer, so it feels better on foot, but it does have some downsides which I'll get to later. Overall, the Primeknit on this model feels a lot better than the Primeknit on the performance model, where the Primeknit really didn't even feel like Primeknit because it was so rigid. Personally, I prefer this type of Primeknit just because it feels better on foot and it feels a little more premium. So for materials on the shoe, I would give this a 9 out of 10. So moving on to fit, this is where it gets a little bit weird because of how Adidas does their sizing on their shoes. So usually for Adidas shoes, at least in basketball models, I go a half size down. However, in the LS model, I went true to size, and true to size feels really good. It feels exactly what my real true to size should feel like. So I would definitely recommend going true to size in the shoe. One thing I do have to mention though is the LS model feels a little bit more narrow than the regular Harden Volume 1, and I'm not exactly sure why. So if you do have wide feet, you may want to go a half size up. I'm not exactly sure about that, but that's just what I think would help. For me, I didn't have any problems and the fit was really good. You still get a great one-to-one fit, actually even a better one-to-one fit than the performance model, just because of the way the materials hug your foot. So for fit in the shoe, I would give it a 9 out of 10. So the support in the shoe isn't as good as the regular Volume 1 because of the materials that I mentioned before. Because they use a stretchier Primeknit, they took out a lot of the TPU backing where your foot really needs that kind of support. Especially when making lateral cuts, I could definitely feel my foot sliding off the footbed sometimes, but only really on the super hard cuts. Other than that, support was pretty good. You still have good heel lockdown. It's just in the forefoot area where things start to feel a little bit weird. Overall, it's not bad though. Personally, I would take that feeling, or I would take the slight lack of support for a better overall feeling shoe. So for support in the shoe, I would probably give it maybe a 7.5 or an 8 out of 10. So the Harden Volume 1 LS retails for $160. I don't know why they're charging $20 more for a shoe that has less put into it as compared to like the regular volume 1. But I mean, in my opinion, I would still recommend these for that price. Like, these are really nice shoes. They're super comfortable and they feel really lightweight. And I don't know what to say, but these things just feel better to me than the regular volume 1. They feel less clunky and they're just overall more comfortable. I love this. I love the Harden volume 1, but the LS model, in my opinion, is a huge win over the regular volume 1. Even when it comes to playing basketball, I know these were supposed to be a lifestyle shoe, but these play super well on court. Like I said before, I wouldn't recommend these for heavier players. I would definitely stay on like the lighter side of players, so maybe more for guards. Other than that, I probably wouldn't recommend the shoe, as you're going to have a lot of problems, especially in the support area. So overall, you know, for me, really good shoe, very solid. I would totally recommend it for anyone who has like that guard play style or is a lighter player. But that's pretty much it for the review, guys. If you liked the video, please hit that subscribe button down below and smash the thumbs up button for me. Also, don't forget to check out this video over here and this video over here. Should be like right around here. But anyways, guys, until next time, peace.